whether a person is a true disciple or not, it's, more of an inner thing. But of course, your inner is known. John 25, John 18:27. Again, therefore, was the denial of Peter, and immediately a rooster crowed. Because we were told that it was going to be 3 times. And then we moved to the book of Acts 3:13. The God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, the God of our fathers, glorified his servant, Jesus, whom ye delivered up, and denied him in the presence of Pilate, having adjudged of his release. Okay, so Pilate knew there was no problem with him, except the crowd's perception of him. So definitely, as much as the Bible is what you could say Judaizing Mithraism, it was also condemning Judaism with the same stroke. Verse 14, but ye, the holy and righteous one, denied, and requested a man, a murderer, to be granted to you. Now we see what happens with Israeli television, that those defending themselves, they're so horrible, but if somebody forcibly violates 9 people in a day, they're like national hero. Well, I mean, only one person was so depraved as far as who they publicized, but chapter 4, verse 16, saying, what shall we do to people? For these indeed have known a sign that has come to pass through them, and all these inhabiting Jerusalem is the manifestation, and we are unable to deny it. And that's kind of something that we kind of should want, right? We should want to experience what is going to move us beyond, our personal scruples of doing anything except the right thing. 7:35. This of Moses, whom they refused, saying, who you appointed ruler and judge, him God is ruler and judge and deliverer, and going by the hand of the angel, a peace to him in the bush. And one of the things that we should look at and consider is the fact that a true prophet in such a calling wouldn't be, acting under authority for their own will and doctrine, like it says about Jesus and other places, but of who sent them. So to obey their agent is to obey them, and to obey them is as to obey God. 1 Timothy 5:8, but if anyone of their own, and especially his household, doesn't provide for the faith he has denied, and is then an unbelieving and worse. 2 Timothy 2:12, if we endure, also shall we reign together. If we deny, also will be denied. Of course, we need to be careful what we affirm or deny. Verse 13. If we're unfaithful, the unfaithfulness abides. To deny himself, he's not able. Now, in a way, it's actually confirming yourself to be upon the truth. 3:6. For of these are those who are entering into the houses and leading captive silly women laden with sins, lead away by lusts, the various. Well, silly people of any gender really can cause problems. Jude 1. For came in stealthily certain people, they who of old have been before marked out to the sentence of the ungodly, that of our God's grace, changing into licentiousness, and the only Master, God and our Lord Jesus Christ, they were denying. Well, which direction you take things certainly has importance and decides matters. But we need to notice there that Jesus and God are admittedly not the same thing. Revelation 2:13. I know your works, and where you dwell, and where the throne is of Satan, and you hold fast my name, and not did you deny my faith, even in the days of which Antipas, my witness, was faithful, and he was killed among you, where there's the dwelling of Satan, which kind of implies that as much as the chief throne is, there's the enthronement that can happen on a local or individual basis of the demons. 3:8. I know your works. I have set before you a door that's to be opened, and no one is able to it, because a little power you have, and you kept my word, and you didn't deny my name. So when it counts, some things come through because of your choices.